Have you ever felt like you're on autopilot, going through the motions but never quite reaching your full potential? Maybe you dream of a different life, a healthier you, or finally achieving that long-held goal. But for some reason, that dream remains just out of reach. What if I told you there's a simple technique, a secret weapon tucked away within your own mind, that could change everything? It's called the three-finger technique. And it's based on cutting-edge science that reveals the incredible potential of your brain to transform your reality. Now, some might scoff at the idea of a simple trick holding such power. But the truth is, the human brain is far more adaptable than we ever imagined. Studies have shown it can rewire itself, creating new neural pathways and shedding old, limiting patterns. The three-finger technique harnesses this neuroplasticity, giving you the ability to break free from the cycle of stress, negativity, and unfulfilled desires. Here's the thing, skepticism is healthy. But what if I told you this technique isn't just based on theory? I've seen its impact firsthand in countless people who have used it to overcome chronic pain, break free from limiting beliefs, and even manifest their deepest desires. Sound too good to be true? Well, buckle up, because I'm about to share a story that will challenge your perception of what's possible. In this video, we'll delve deep into the science behind the three-finger technique, making it clear and actionable for everyone. We'll explore that incredible story, and I'll share practical steps you can take to unlock this power for yourself. So if you're ready to break free from limitations and step into a reality filled with possibility, then stay tuned. Welcome to the World is Life channel. If you're curious to see what this technique can do and unlock the full potential within you, then hit that subscribe button below. Let's embark on this journey together. The three-finger technique might sound like something out of a spy movie, a secret code that unlocks hidden potential. But the beauty of this technique lies in its remarkable simplicity. It doesn't require any fancy equipment, meditation retreats, or hours of practice. All you need are three fingers and a willingness to believe in the power of your own mind. So how does it work? Here's the basic idea. You choose three fingers on one hand. Thumb, index, and middle finger are common, and gently touch their tips together. Now, this isn't just about creating a physical gesture. The key lies in what you associate with this action. Think of it like a trigger. Before you begin, take a moment to identify a specific goal or desired state of being. Maybe it's feeling calm in a stressful situation, increasing your focus during work, or simply reminding yourself of a positive intention. Whatever it is, hold that clearly in your mind. Now, as you gently touch your fingertips together, silently repeat a positive affirmation that reinforces your goal. This could be something simple like "I am calm," "I am focused," or "I am open to new possibilities." The key is to keep it short, positive, and present tense. The power of the three-finger technique lies in its ability to create a conditioned response. By consistently associating the physical act of touching your fingers with your desired state, you're essentially training your brain to shift gears. Over time, the simple act of touching those fingertips becomes a trigger, reminding your subconscious mind of the positive state you've linked to it. Remember, this isn't about forcing some grand transformation overnight. Think of it more like planting a seed. With consistent practice, the three-finger technique can become a powerful tool you can use throughout your day. Feeling overwhelmed at work? Touch your fingers and silently repeat your calming affirmation. Need a boost of focus before a big presentation? Same technique. The beauty lies in its accessibility. It's something you can do discreetly, anywhere, anytime. The effectiveness of the three-finger technique hinges on a few key principles. The first is the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's incredible ability to form new neural connections and reorganize itself throughout life. Imagine your brain as a vast network of roads. The more you travel a particular route, the more ingrained it becomes. The three-finger technique, by creating a consistent association between the physical gesture and your desired state, essentially paves a new neural pathway. With repetition, this pathway becomes stronger, making it easier for your brain to access that positive state whenever you trigger it with your fingers. Another principle at play is classical conditioning, made famous by Pavlov's dogs. Remember the experiment where a bell was rung right before the dogs were fed, eventually leading them to salivate at the sound of the bell alone? The three-finger technique works in a similar way. By pairing the finger touch with your positive affirmation, you're essentially creating a new cue that triggers the desired response in your brain. This might sound a bit abstract, but consider the story of Sarah, a woman who struggled with chronic anxiety. Simple tasks like grocery shopping or public speaking would send her heart racing and her mind into overdrive. She discovered the three-finger technique and decided to give it a try. Before venturing out, she'd touch her fingers together and silently repeat, "I am calm and centered at first." The effect was subtle. But over time, she noticed a shift. The familiar anxiety would arise, but then, just as quickly, the memory of her finger touch and calming affirmation would follow, bringing a sense of peace and grounding. Sarah's story is just one example of how the three-finger technique can leverage the power of the mind-body connection to create real-world change. The technique also taps into the power of intention. By consciously focusing on your desired state and actively engaging with the finger touch, you're sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind. This focused intention acts like a magnet, attracting the experiences and resources you need to manifest your goals. It's not magic, but it's a potent reminder of the incredible influence our thoughts have on shaping our reality. Now that you understand the principles behind the three-finger technique, let's dive into the practical steps. Remember, there's no need for complexity here. The key is consistency and mindful application. Choose your fingers and set your intention. The first step is to select 3 fingers on one hand. There's no right or wrong answer here, though thumb, index, and middle finger are a common choice. Once you've chosen your fingers, take a moment to identify your desired state or goal. What do you want to achieve when you use this technique? Is it increased focus, feelings of calm, or a boost of creativity? Be specific and clear with your intention. Touch and affirm. Gently touch the tips of your chosen fingers together. As you do this, silently repeat a positive affirmation that reinforces your goal. Keep it short, present tense, and phrased positively. For example, if you want to feel calmer, you could repeat, "I am calm," or "I am centered." Repeat and reinforce. The beauty of this technique lies in its repetition. The more you consistently associate the finger touch with your desired state, the stronger the connection becomes in your brain. Aim to practice the three-finger technique throughout the day, especially in situations where your desired state would be beneficial. Feeling overwhelmed at work? Touch your fingers and repeat your calming affirmation. Need a boost of focus before a presentation? Same technique. Be patient and mindful. Remember, this isn't about forcing some grand transformation overnight. Think of it more like planting a seed. With consistent practice, the three-finger technique can become a powerful tool you can use throughout your day. The key is to be patient and mindful during your practice. Focus on the sensation of your fingertips touching and the positive affirmation you're repeating. The more present you are in the moment, the stronger the association becomes. Find what works for you. While the basic steps remain the same, feel free to personalize the technique to fit your needs. Experiment with different affirmations or finger combinations. Maybe you find visualizing your desired state alongside the finger touch to be particularly helpful. The key is to find what resonates most with you and creates the strongest connection in your mind. The beauty of the three-finger technique lies in its versatility. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather a tool you can adapt to various situations in your life. Here are a few examples of how people have successfully applied this technique. Conquering public speaking jitters. John, a talented salesman, dreaded public presentations. The thought of speaking in front of a crowd would send his nerves into overdrive. He discovered the three-finger technique and decided to give it a try. Before each presentation, he'd take a deep breath, touch his thumb, index, and middle finger together, and silently repeat, "I am confident and clear." Over time, John noticed a significant shift. The familiar pre-presentation anxiety lessened, replaced by a sense of calm focus. He could now deliver his presentations with confidence and clarity, effectively connecting with his audience, boosting focus and performance. Lisa, a college student juggling a heavy course load and part-time job, often found herself struggling to concentrate during study sessions. Feeling overwhelmed by the workload, she discovered the three-finger technique. Before each study session, she'd close her eyes, touch her fingertips together, and silently repeat, "I am focused," and present. This simple act helped Lisa clear her mind and enter a state of concentrated learning. She found herself absorbing information more efficiently and retaining it better, breaking free from negative habits. Mark, a smoker for many years, had tried countless methods to quit. Feeling discouraged, he stumbled upon the three-finger technique. He decided to use it to reprogram his cravings. Whenever he felt the urge to smoke, he'd touch his fingers together and silently repeat, "I am choosing health." While it didn't eliminate cravings entirely, the technique helped Mark shift his perspective. The finger touch became a reminder of his commitment to a healthier lifestyle, giving him the strength to resist temptation. With consistent practice and the support of the technique, Mark eventually kicked the habit for good. These are just a few examples of how the three-finger technique can be applied in real-life situations. Remember, the key is to identify your desired state and create a positive affirmation that resonates with you. Whether you're aiming for increased focus, emotional resilience, or simply a boost of confidence, the three-finger technique offers a simple yet powerful tool to help you navigate the challenges of everyday life. Mastering the three-finger technique offers a wealth of benefits that can ripple through various aspects of your life. Here are some key advantages. Enhanced emotional regulation. Feeling overwhelmed by stress or negativity? The three-finger technique can be a powerful tool for managing your emotional state. By associating the finger touch with a calming affirmation, you can train your brain to shift gears and access a sense of peace more readily. Imagine facing a stressful situation. A quick finger touch and a silent "I am calm" can make a world of difference. To improved focus and concentration. Do you ever feel scattered or struggle to maintain focus during work or study sessions? The three-finger technique can help. By anchoring your attention to the physical sensation of your fingers touching and the positive affirmation you repeat, you can create a mental state conducive to concentration. This technique can be particularly helpful for students, professionals, or anyone who needs to optimize their focus throughout the day. Breaking free from limiting habits. We all have habits that hold us back. Maybe you're trying to quit smoking or break a cycle of procrastination. The three-finger technique can be a valuable tool in your arsenal. Whenever the urge to engage in the unwanted behavior arises, touch your fingers together and silently repeat an affirmation that reinforces your desired state. For example, if you're quitting smoking, you could repeat, "I am choosing health." The technique won't eliminate cravings entirely, but it can help shift your perspective and provide the strength to resist temptation. Important considerations. While the three-finger technique offers a wealth of potential benefits, it's important to address some potential challenges and misconceptions. Realistic expectations. The three-finger technique is not a magic bullet. It's a tool that requires consistent practice to yield optimal results. Significant change often unfolds incrementally. View it as planting a seed. With regular practice, the technique can blossom into a powerful tool for navigating life's challenges. Not a replacement for professional help. The three-finger technique falls within the realm of self-improvement. If you're struggling with serious emotional or psychological challenges, professional help is always recommended. The technique can complement therapy or other interventions, but it's not a substitute. Openness and experimentation. The key to unlocking the full potential of the three-finger technique lies in approaching it with an open mind and a willingness to experiment. Find what resonates most with you. Try different affirmations, finger combinations, or even visualize your desired state alongside the finger touch. The goal is to create the strongest connection possible within your own mind. By understanding both the benefits and potential limitations of the three-finger technique, you can approach it with realistic expectations and maximize its potential to empower you on your journey towards a more fulfilling life. The beauty of the three-finger technique lies in its subtlety. You can perform the finger touch and silently repeat your affirmation virtually anywhere, anytime. Feeling overwhelmed at work? Excuse yourself to the restroom. Take a deep breath, touch your fingers together, and repeat your calming affirmation. Need a quick focus boost before a meeting? The technique can be done discreetly under the table. In the initial stages of practice, incorporating reminders can be helpful. Set a phone notification or leave a sticky note on your desk as a prompt to use the technique throughout the day. Over time, the finger touch itself can become a powerful trigger, automatically reminding you of your desired state. To enhance effectiveness, consider stacking the three-finger technique with existing habits. Perhaps you meditate every morning. Integrate the finger touch and affirmation into your meditation routine. Do you drink a cup of coffee before starting work? Use that as a cue to perform the technique and set your intention for a focused and productive day. Maintaining a journal can be a valuable tool to track your progress with the three-finger technique. Jot down your chosen affirmations, the situations you use the technique in, and any noticeable shifts you experience. Regular reflection can help you identify areas for improvement and personalize your practice further. As you begin incorporating the three-finger technique, you might encounter some questions or concerns. Here are a few commonly addressed ones. How often should I practice? There's no magic number. Aim for consistent practice throughout the day, especially in situations where your desired state would be beneficial. Even a few repetitions can make a difference. What if I forget my affirmation? Don't worry. The key is the physical act of touching your fingers together. If you forget your specific affirmation, simply focus on your desired state and silently repeat a general positive statement like I am calm or I am focused. Does it have to be three fingers? While three fingers are a common choice, feel free to experiment. Some people find using 2 or 4 fingers more comfortable. Ultimately, the most important factor is finding what resonates most with you and creates the strongest connection in your mind. By incorporating these practical tips and addressing common concerns, you can confidently embark on your journey with the three-finger technique. Remember, it's a simple yet powerful tool with the potential to transform your emotional state, enhance your focus, and empower you to create a more fulfilling life. In this video, we've explored the three-finger technique, a powerful tool based on the principles of neuroplasticity and intention. We saw how a simple act of touching your fingers together, combined with a positive affirmation, can trigger positive changes in your brain and enhance your emotional state, focus, and ability to break free from limiting habits. The three-finger technique isn't a magic bullet, but with consistent practice, it can become a valuable asset in your daily life. Remember, the key lies in personalization and experimentation. Find what affirmations and finger combinations resonate most with you and integrate the technique into your existing routines. If you're curious about the potential of the three-finger technique, I encourage you to give it a try. See how it can empower you to navigate life's challenges and create a more fulfilling reality. We'd love to hear about your experiences. Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and to explore more techniques for optimizing your mind and body, consider subscribing to our channel, World is Life. Thank you for joining us.